I come home from school. I swear shit always happens to me when I come home from fucking school. Maybe I need to stop coming home from
motherfucking rip. Dead broke, you know how that feel. Only money that was hitting my phone was a goddamn metro bill. That's why I grind for all my shit.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the time I was homeless. If you watched my last video, you know that at the end of the story, I told you that my stepdad's mom let us find an apartment in her name. So now this is the story of us getting evicted from that apartment. I know you probably gonna see the part 2 and be like, damn, this bitch is really ghetto. Like, how many times she gonna get evicted? Like, her family ratchet as fuck and they broke as fuck. And you right, we broke as fuck. Ain't nothing I could do about it. Bitch, I was born in a broke ass family. What the fuck I'ma do? What the fuck you want me to do? If you got a problem with it, give me some money, bitch. That's all I'm saying. Give me some fucking money, because clearly I need some. I keep getting evicted from every fucking where. So anyways, that's new. I got a new story time for you. And if you ain't finna watch, then what you better to do. Again, I'm sorry for the quality. I broke my fucking phone. I broke it. It's cracked. It's cracked everywhere. Even on the camera, so I can't record on there anymore. I'm sorry. Alright, let's get into the story time. So I told you in the first video, I got evicted at the end of 10th grade year. Now, part 2 is 2 years later. I am now a senior and about to graduate. So, this year was, pretty, like we was paying the bills, but, it might have been late. But even if they paid the rent late, they paid the late rent fee. But it got to the point where the apartments was like, y'all done paid the rent late too many times, so we don't want to sign a lease with you anymore. Which means we're getting evicted for the 3rd time. So, at this point, I have family coming. I have a graduation party to prepare for. I have graduation to prepare for. We have no time to think about moving. None. So, I come home from school. And I swear shit always happens to me when I come home from fucking school. Maybe I need to stop coming home from school. I came home from school and I seen the letter on my door and I'm reading it and it's saying, we don't want to renew the lease with you anymore. You got 60 days to move. And so I'm like, fuck. So I graduated in May. So I think I got the paper in like March, because they gave us 60 days. Actually, we was there after March. I think I got it in May. Because it was a couple weeks before my graduation. So my graduation comes. A lot happened this year. A lot. Graduation comes, I have my party, I have my family, my mom's like, okay, we're just gonna have to find another place to stay. At this point, we're not broke. We have money. We actually have enough money to move in another place. The thing is, for one, it's about the credit shit. So mom was like, okay, instead of apartment, we're gonna look at houses this time. Right now we can afford it. So we started looking at houses. They started putting applications in and stuff that actually matched with like 2. And then my auntie died. And we kind of put everything on hold. I'm not going to go into details right now because it's a whole nother story time in itself. So we took a couple weeks just to focus on that. We finally come back home from Louisiana after the funeral. All of that. And now we're packing. We're trying to get shit together. We're trying to basically we're trying to basically find a place to move. Now, one day, my mother and my stepfather, they go to the doctor's appointment. And my mom looks at my stepdad's phone. Now, I'm not going to say what she found in his phone. I want to be very vague about it because it's not my business to tell. You know what I'm saying? But she just found some messages from another woman. Inappropriate messages. Not like sexual or nothing, but it was just some things you should not say when you're married. So, basically, my mom decides, you know what? I'm leaving your ass. So, we went from, oh yeah, we finna find a house, to we're moving to Louisiana. I'm like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? What? My life was just going great. My life was just starting to go great. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get my car sitting here. I'm a manager at a pizza place. I got a boyfriend that love me. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating good. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. I am living my best life. I am enrolled in college, but child, I wouldn't stay to that college for very long. I'm telling you that now. But, my life is going great. So when she said that we're moving to Louisiana, I had a lot of things to think about. I had to think about my boyfriend. I had to think about college. I had to think about how my life was going to change. I had to think about changing schools because I already found a school in Georgia, but it was not a school with a campus. So if my family was moving, that mean I had to find a school in Louisiana because I wanted to be by home. I wanted to be close to home. Then, I was like, you know what? I'm going to apply to Southeastern. Then I started thinking. I'm thinking about my relationship with my boyfriend. And I'm like, you know what? I really want to be with him. So I'm going to have to make a decision that's in both of our interests. Sorry. So I'll start getting my gears rolling. So I'm like, okay, if I go to Louisiana, I'm probably going to gain a lot of weight. I'm going to be working to help get me and my family in a place. And I'm probably not going to get in school. So I'm like, okay, don't want to go to Louisiana because I know that if I go to Louisiana, I will never see my boyfriend again. So I was like, maybe if I go live with my grandma, she can help me get on my feet so that I can go home sooner. You know what I'm saying? So around this time, it's July. It's July and my grandma, it's after 4th of July, everything. And, we're getting kind of sad because we're leaving. And so I realized my grandma is coming down for a family reunion. So if I'm going to make a decision, I'm going to have to make a decision now. So I'm at work. And this has been on my mind for months because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do about my relationship. Everything is uncertain right now. So I'm at work, making pizzas, managing my shift, and something tell me to text my grandma. I text my grandma and I'm like, can I go back with you? I get a call 10 minutes later and my grandma like, what's going on? And basically, I'm not really explaining anything to her. I'm just being vague about it. And, I'm just like, I don't want to go to Louisiana. And, we not. I just don't feel like my mom can take care of me at this point. She got other things to worry about. And it's best that I take some of the burden off of her by going to live somewhere else. my grandma was like, did you talk to your parents about it? Did you talk to your mom? Did you talk to your dad? Whatever. So I'm like, no, I ain't really talked to them about it. Well, I think I had talked to my dad about it before. Yeah. I think I talked to my dad about it before, but I hadn't talked to my mom about it. So she was like, you need to talk to your mom about it. So I told my mom about it, and she's just like, what? Like, why? Like, why you want to go live with your granny? Like, you used to say, like, you never want to go live with her. Now all of a sudden you want to go live with her. And so at first, the main reason that I didn't want to live with my grandma at first, because she's been wanting me to move here. The main reason because before all this even happened, my grandma was like, you know what, you can come here to go to college, whatever. But I said no because I was in a relationship, and, you know, I pretty much rather be in my relationship. And so now it's to the point where it's like, okay, I'm moving anyway. I'm going to get everything I want and need there. So why not? I started talking to my mama, and I basically can't really tell her why I want to leave, because then her feelings will be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So she going to be like, I mean, like, why you want to leave? Just basically, she was asking me, like, why? I don't understand. You was just saying you don't want to live with her, and now I'm saying you want to live with her. What's going on? And I'm just like, you know, I just feel like it's better opportunities. Just making up shit as I go. None of it makes sense. So, you know, I was like, you grown. You can do whatever you want to do. You want to go with your grandma? Okay. So, I'm like, all right. I kid you not, every night after that, until the day that I left Georgia, I cried every single night. Every night. And there was only one reason why. I cried every single night because I was leaving my boyfriend. I knew that me leaving would take a big toll on our relationship. And it did. It hurt our relationship a lot. And so, you know, every night, you know, I used to try to talk to him about it, but I didn't really want to talk about it. So I just cried. You know, I cried. At this point, you know, I knew my grandma was only going to be there for a few days. So I had to start packing, like, now. I can't take everything because her car is only so big. So I have to stuff as much as I can in a suitcase. I have to give some stuff away. I have to put some stuff in a box so my mom could put it in storage. And I just took what I could. Basically, I only had summer stuff because all my winter stuff put away. So I just brought summer clothes. Everything else I bought while I was here. So the day, and really, I didn't really tell anybody when I was leaving because I really didn't know I was leaving. My grandma texted me one night and she was like, be ready, so-and-so. And I was like, okay. The day come, I get my stuff. Get my stuff, and it's time to go. We leaving. You know, I say bye to my sisters. I say bye to my mama. Because, you know, I don't know when the next time I'm going to see them. I didn't see them again until, it was either August or October. I didn't see them again until September. And then again October and then December. So I saw them a lot. But, you know, it was just a sad day when I left because I was leaving a lot. I was leaving my friends. I was leaving my boyfriend. I was leaving my whole life. I was leaving my family. I just knew that from the time I left, everything was going to change. And so, on the way to Texas, you know, I'm talking to my boyfriend. I could tell, like, his feelings hurt because I didn't really tell him that I was leaving. He didn't get a chance to say goodbye, nothing. And then he texted me. And he said, the day that I left, not even a week later, not even a month later, the day I left, he said, I think we should break up. And I was like, for what? What do you want to break up for? And he's basically like, you know what I'm saying? Your whole family leaving, you leaving. I don't know when I'm going to see you again. So we're going to break up. Long story short, we didn't break up. We actually messed around for a long time. We actually been on and off ever since. And so, you know what I'm saying? we want to be with each other, but you know, it's at the point now where right now I'm in school, so we can't. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen until I decide to go back. When I do graduate, I am going back to Georgia because I'm not staying in Texas. It'll be a cold day in hell before I decide to live in Texas. I tell you that right the fuck now. So yeah, my mom and my stepdad was arguing a lot, so she packed up all her shit and she moved to Louisiana. And so yeah, that was the end of that story. If you got any questions about the story, let me know, because I'm just going off of memory. I don't write this stuff down. I don't read from something. I'm just telling you the story straight from my mind. That was definitely a harder move than part 1, because part 1 I went in a relationship, nothing like that. Part 1, when I went to my grandma's house for vacation, is actually when me and my boyfriend in this story starts. That's when we got together. This story is about the apartment that my stepdad's mom helped us get. My boyfriend in this story is actually the one that helped us move in. Like, he was one of the people that was helping us move into his apartment. So we was together for that whole 2 years, from from part 1 eviction to part 2 eviction. He was there through it all. So we have been through a lot. We still go through a lot. And, you know, hopefully it's all worth it. I better fucking graduate after all this shit. I better graduate. But, you know, that was in that story. Like I said in the last video, I'm not going to ask y'all to like, comment, subscribe no more, because you're going to do what the fuck you want to do anyway. So, I hope y'all liked it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. You guys, I'm not telling this story for pity. You know, I done came to terms with it. We broke. It is what the fuck it is. It is what it is. A lot of the name brand shit I had, I bought it myself, you know. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Prom, I pay for all of that. I pay for all that myself. Junior and senior year prom, I pay for everything myself. I had to work. It is what it is. Homecoming, I had to pay for that too. Most of my graduation stuff, I had to pay for that too. I had to work. I didn't get a chance to really participate in high school because I was working. I was working to help pay my shit off. I was working to help around the house. You know, I was doing as much as I can to help as much as I can. And, you know, I regret a little bit not being as involved. But at the same time, you know, if it wasn't for me working, I wouldn't have had a lot of things that I've had. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. It's been real, y'all. Peace.
Stop watching, my neck is flossy. Make big deposits, my glass is popping. You like my hair, she thinks she's bought it.